This year we've had around 360 productions on our stages. It equates to around 1,100 performances. One of the shows that I loved was Pacifics, bringing the whole Pacifica community together.
Last year, the memorial for Uncle Jack Charles was one of the most moving experiences that I've had since I've been in the role.
I loved Meri Meri, which was part of Alter State, Rodney Bowell telling his story of his life. It was incredibly moving. And I guess the highlight for me was the picture of Dorian Gray, and it's off to the West End. So you saw it here first.
Historically, this has been, to use a term, an elite white place. Out of that born the need to actually change where we're heading and then put some actions in place. We have launched our Reconciliation Action Plan. The other area we're focused on, which sort of really ties closely to what we're doing in the First Nations space, is our equity and inclusion strategy.
We are now bringing foundations through and policy and change. It's something that I think is a first in terms of Arts Centre's journey and lifespan.
I think what's really important is our future audience. It is very much about being a gathering place for all, and you can't be that unless you're engaging with both First Nations community and a diverse community, and a community that's reflective of the state of Victoria.
Some of the events that I'm really proud of this year are Share the Spirit Festival, the work that we did in collaboration with the Yurrumboi Festival, Sorbets with Sky Thomas, also Kuchiga with Maylene Yinar, and we also did an incredible event on the State Theatre stage called Blackout, and as well as Gender Euphoria.
When you get community coming back to you going, you know what, you're doing really good things, and we feel safe in this place, and we love coming here, they're the things that you sort of hang your hat on and go, okay, that's why we're here. That's our mandate. That for me is where you go, we're shifting the dial and we're changing the space.
I saw a moment where Sampa the Great was performing and there was this little girl, and Sampa saw her and knelt down and spent a moment in performance with that little girl, and I thought, they're the moments.
There's a number of things that philanthropy really supports here and is quite central to. It is our performing arts collection. We've got the Music Vault, also our commissioning, collaborations, co-productions, their education program, Creative Learning. This year alone, we've had over 40,000 children through in our schools program. Many of those students would not have been able to come and see a show at Arts Centre Melbourne if it wasn't for the support and donations that have come flowing through for the Access program. I don't know if always people realise the impact that their gifts and donations have. As an example I can give you as to what a difference it makes, we had this incredible performance by King Stingray. For 1,200 of those kids, they were subsidised through the First Call Fund, and it was made possible. So we paid for the buses, we paid for their tickets. To suddenly see what the creative process can do and what their imaginations, where it can take them, it really can change these children's lives. So for donors, thank you, because we couldn't do it without you. 2023 was the start of our Reimagining project.
The work that we're doing is really setting the scene for the future. It positions us as a really unique offering within Melbourne, and a new offering, really. So what I'd like to see by the time we open the doors of the State Theatre in 2027 is a completely reimagined business. It's a big wish and there's a lot of work to do, but that's what reimagining is all about. So I'm leading the charge. It's going to be an exciting journey.
The future of the ACM program is going to be a mix. There's something for every Victorian, making sure we're building the audiences for the future. What I have learned in the last year is that people in our industry are so resilient, and the teams that work here at the Arts Centre are absolutely astonishing. Everyone's so invested in this place. We just keep going and we do our best and we do it really well. And I think that's a real credit to people who work in this industry.